Good morning. We're going to go over your hot pink multi-step equations worksheet and your homework from last night. First, let's go over homework. Now on number 11 it says 50 less than 2 times a number. So we had to multiply 2 times a number and subtract 50. On number 12 the word quotient means division. This is your quotient. It says the quotient of 6 in a number, which is this, increased by 1, which of course is that. An algebraic expression that shows 10 less than 1/3, so we know it's 10 less than 1/3 of, in math, is multiply of a number, which is the same thing as this, which is also this. Because, of course, if we multiplied n times 1, we would have n on top. Don't forget the word of always means multiply in math. Write an algebraic expression that shows the product of a number and 5 more than that number. So a number, product means multiply, of a number, which is n, and then 5 more multiplied is n plus 5. In 15, Joe is J years old. Her mother's age is 3 years more, so we know that's plus 3, than twice JoJo's age. If Joe is 12 years old, we're going to substitute in 12 for JoJo's age. How old is her mother? How about that? Hope you did well. Now we're going to go over your hot pink worksheet. Okay, so for the answers on the hot pink worksheet, number 1, that's one solution. Number 2, you should have no solution. That means it did not equal. It is a not true statement. Number 3, remember if it's one particular value that x has to equal, that's one solution. Number 4 is an infinite solution. That means you got something identical on both sides of the equal sign. Number 5, x equals -1, which is one solution. Number 6 is a no solution. It must have been a no, not true statement, something that did not equal. Number 7 is x equals 4, so of course that means only 4 can be substituted in, so that's one solution. Number 8 is infinite. That means you had something equal, identical on both sides of the equal sign. Number 9, x equals -11, which is one solution. And number 10 is no solution. So if you got one of these wrong, go ahead and rework it. If you can't figure it out, I'm going to work out every problem here. So go through the video and watch and see maybe what you did wrong. All right, number 1. Now remember, you cannot combine x's if they're on the opposite sides of your equal sign. I'm going to bring all my x's to that side, so I'm going to do a negative 7x on both sides. Now there's no more addition signs with positive and negatives, so the only thing I can do is the inverse of multiply, which is divide. All right, first thing I'm going to do is distribute my negative 5 times every term. Notice I didn't forget about this negative here. So I want to bring my x's to that side. So I'm going to do a positive 15x, positive 15x. That gives me 0 x's. If I have 15 x's and I take 15 x's away, that's 0 x's, which means 0 equals negative 35. That is not a true statement, so we know that is a no solution. I'm going to rewrite this so I change everything to plus the opposite. Plus the opposite. It just makes it so much easier when I'm distributing numbers. Okay, so now I have to start combining like terms. I'm going to go ahead and combine my 13 and my negative 21. Now I'm going to put my, I'm going to get rid of I'm going to bring my whole numbers to this side and my x's to that side. Alright, so when I get down to the last negative 2 times x, I have to divide both sides by negative 2, and of course x equals 0. Number 4. Ooh, they're identical already. Identical on both sides of the equal sign. So I know that that is an infinite solutions one. Any number can be put in, and it'll be a true statement, whether you choose 1 for x, or 2 for x, or 3 for x, or 4 for x. Again, I'm going to rewrite all of these to make it easier for me. First thing I'm going to do is to get my x's on the left side. So I do a positive 0.9x, positive 0.9x. Add up in your calculator 5.1 plus 0.9. That gives you 6x. Now I got to take my whole numbers to the other side. Divide by 6, divide by 6, and x equals negative 1. Number 6. All right, if I do a positive 24x on both sides, that cancels, and I get negative 33 equals negative 78. New solution. That is not a true statement. Okay, here we go again. Combining my x's. You'll notice we're doing all of our division last. Remember, as long as you have pluses, you have to do all of that first before you can start breaking into division. Oh, look at what we've got right here. It's identical. That means it's a infinite solution. Alright, let's get our x's together. Get my whole numbers to the other side. Now I have a negative x, so I have to get rid of that. I can either multiply both sides by -1, or I can divide both sides by -1. So that makes my x positive and my answer -11. And last but not least, number 10. I'm going to go ahead and combine this one and this one. And these cancel. Now I've got 15 equals 0. Oh, no, it doesn't. So I know that's a no solution. Let me know if you have any other questions.